Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 5, Episode 34. And today is Tuesday morning. Last night I came home. My wife had a beautiful filet waiting for me. Oh my gosh, that was so good. A little bit underdone compared to the way I normally like it, but it was just so juicy, so good. And some nice green beans and things like that. It was a really good meal. Today, like I said, is Tuesday. It's a lot warmer today than it has been. Today actually is going to be the first warm day that we've had, I don't know, maybe this year. It's been such a cold snap that we've had, and it's been bone chilling every day for over a month now. So right now it's 29 degrees, feels like 21, and the high today is going to be 50 degrees. So no wind chill when you're talking about 50 degrees. So it's going to be nice. And I think the next few days are going to be okay, not great, like mid 30s. And then we take our trip. And last night I made about $100 more online. This morning made about $55 or $60. But the biggest thing that's been going through my mind is just the lack of ability to make money lately. And this is not anything new. It's been plaguing me for a long time. And, you know, it's something we got to work through. I'm going to Vegas on Monday. I'm leaving early in the morning. I'm going to get to Vegas early in the morning. And I'm just thinking, do I take a couple days off before I go to get my mind straight? I might just do that. I might take Saturday and Sunday off, or maybe just go play for a few minutes on Sunday, and that's it, and get ready for Monday. I do leave very early in the morning, before 7 a.m., so I got to be at the airport early and all that, which reminds me, actually, I need to renew my pre-pass, and almost everyone in my family needs their passport renewed, and I need mine renewed for next year, I think. Maybe next year or the year after, but everything is coming due. So I have to read up on it. Is pre-pass and global entry the same thing, only the global entry is worldwide, or is it two separate things? In other words, if I have global entry, can I use that in the pre-pass line? I think so, but I'm not positive, because I have a credit card that will reimburse me for either, so I might as well get those done. They expire, I think, in September for me, so it'd be good to get that started. But overall, you know, my attitude hasn't been great. I know that, and it's just basically being tired is a big part of it. Being tired of driving so many miles, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles a day, and getting very little. I know to people who don't do this, it might sound like a lot of money when you're making 500 or 900 or whatever in a day, but when you have days where you lose 5 or 6,000, it balances out, and that's not a lot of money to make that much in a day. So it can get pretty frustrating to drive, 8 hours in a day to make $200. And then you're coming home tired, cranky, all that kind of stuff. Doesn't feel good. So, important thing now is this trip to Vegas is going to be major, because I'm going to put some serious time into the game that I've been studying, and there's going to be a conclusion one way or another if I have an advantage on it or not. I feel like I do. The math that I've done says that I do. The sessions that I've had say that I do, and I've noted some weird quirks about it, and it looks like I do. Overall, I'm way ahead on it. There's more than one version of the game. I was actually ahead on the other version as well, and realized that I don't have an advantage on that one. But this one is slightly different, and I feel like I do have that advantage, and we're going to find out. So we're going to spend a lot of hours on this game. Potentially Monday, the day that I get there, I may spend as much as 5 or 6 hours on this game. I do have multiple locations that I can play it, and then my idea was to scout out more locations. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to deal with the ones that I have right now and just verify what I think is true. It's hard because it's not just straight math. It can get pretty complex, and I really can't reach out to anyone to do the additional math for me. So the only way I'm going to be able to prove it is by repetitions. So if I can get, in 5 hours, I could probably get how many hands an hour? I don't know. Quite a few if it's by myself, maybe 60, maybe more in an hour. So in that case, I can do, let's say 60, let's say 50, 20 hours, 1,000 hands. I think I can get 1,000 hands in 2 or 3 days, and we'll know one way or another what's going on with it. But anyway, I feel like my EV is about pretty high, $20, maybe $30 a hand potentially. So no, maybe not that. Yeah, maybe 20 a hand. So based on the way that I bet it. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, heading to the office. It's a sunny day, no clouds in the sky, dry roads. Snow's going to start melting like crazy, so it's going to be a muddy mess. We'll have an opportunity to finish cleaning our driveway because once the big snow fell, we cleaned it as much as we could. Cars drive over it, people walk on it, and then it melts and refreezes, becomes ice, so there's a lot of cleanup to do. And since we took down our old cabinets, we have a lot of trash to get rid of. I already burned the actual cabinets themselves, but all the other wood and stuff is laying on the side of the house. The old countertop, which is like a fake countertop. The island that we did has a wood top, but it's a very, very nice, like thousands of dollars slab of wood on top. This was just like crappy particle board with the fake granite on it, versus the good stuff that we're going to get now. But all that stuff will burn, so once I can get to the fire pit a little bit easier, I'll burn the rest of it, and everything should be cleaned up pretty nicely. We can start getting ready for the spring. So anyway, enough for now. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back and just leaving the office. It is 10:35, and we are heading out to the casino. I did book my rental car for Vegas. Now, generally lately it's been so cheap to book a car, and this time it was like for 4 days. I think it was like $250 for a minimum and like $350 for most places. And I'm like, I don't want to spend that kind of money on a car. But then that was through Southwest, and then I switched over to Priceline, and it was pretty much the same price. But then there was a special, quote special, and another one of these small companies. But I've gone through like 3 of these small companies now and never had an issue. And a car for the same amount of time was $127. I think it's called Easy Rent, like EASI Rent. And so I got the verification of it, and then it says you can check in early. I went to do the check-in. I verified all the information was right, put in my personal information, put in the front and back of my driver license, put in my insurance. So allegedly I'm completely checked in and the price is right. So looking real good. So $127 for all day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I guess 5 days. So Friday. So that's pretty good. It's like $13 a day plus tax. So right now it's 45 degrees already, just leaving the office, and it's a bright sunny day, nice day, no jacket needed. I didn't even wear my coat into the office because I knew it was going to be warm. So looking good. We're heading to the casino, try to turn that frown upside down, as they say, and hopefully have a better day today. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and yeah, it was okay trip. When I walked in, it was pretty dead in there. Not that much going on. I didn't think I would find too much, and at first, I really didn't. I ended up only finding a couple plays. Really, probably checked 40 to 50 machines, and I found 2 plays on one machine. One was a good play. One was an okay play, and I was ahead like 141 after that, and then played another machine that was busy when I walked in, but then there were 2 plays on that one, and actually the good one, the big one, the higher denomination one with the better everything, actually I lost money, I believe, on that one, or broke even on that one, and then the smaller one actually made me money, and overall ended up leaving ahead $204. Does that sound right? Yeah, $204. Yeah, like I said, was pretty dead in there, nothing happening. Now, as I was leaving, I got a call from my wife, or I guess I had missed a call and I called her back, and she said that one of my kids needs to be picked up at school early. Well, not early. Needs to be picked up from school after school because of a club, so which is early for me because I would still be at the office. So that means probably no second visit. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to try to get a second visit in, but work is like my halfway point from home to this casino, so it's going to make things a lot harder for me if I'm going to go all the way home and way past home to pick up the kid. I may or may not be able to play anymore today, but we'll see what happens, and I'll look for some other online opportunities as well and see what happens with those. But right now we're going to go to Chipotle. We're going to pick up some chicken, like sides of chicken. They come in like a little cup, and that's what we're going to have for lunch today, and I'll come back and update you later. Alright, guys, I am back 5 after 3, just leaving the office. I was actually on my way out the door, and my director asked me to do something, but I started it. I can't go any further, so I got everything in place, waiting for replies, and hopefully I'll get a reply today, get that done tonight, and everything will be good. Everything went well at the office. We're heading back to the casino now. My kid does not need to be picked up from school like I thought, so everything is good. We got the kitchen sink installed today, got the dishwasher installed, refrigerator was already good. We had moved the water line over, so all that is good. Working on picking a place to get the countertops, and then we'll need to put in the double oven, which is currently in the garage. Hopefully there's no issues with it, having sat out there for so long in the cold. But yeah, everything's going really well. Wasn't able to make any other money today online or any other way, so we're hoping that things will work out at the casino. So let's head back there again, and I'll come back and update you. Alright, guys, I am back, and just walking to my car, and it is like one lane over here in the parking lot, but there's so much snow it's hard to get around it. Yeah, it's warmed up really nicely. It's definitely at least 50 out, but now we got a soupy mess out here, and hopefully it doesn't freeze too bad tonight. Went in, I looked around, and found nothing. And so I was in there for about half an hour, looking, and just decided to leave. In fact, the last machine, is this my car? Isn't this my car? This is my car. Wow, it's a rental, so same color, same type of car, right next to each other. So I was leaving with nothing. I hadn't even spun anything or done anything at all. And on my way out, I remembered that I had a little bit of free play. I'd forgotten to play it earlier, forgot to play it now, so I thought, okay, well, let's just go find any machine and just play it through and get whatever I can out of it. And I did. I ended up with like $5.90 or something. So, well, okay. So I decided to take one more lap, and I watched this guy play this machine for a minute. 1875 a spin. He must have been playing that thing. Man, I left and came back and left and came back, and he was still playing it at 1875. So every 5 spins, he's putting in another $100 bill. And I see him hit a bonus on it, and the bonus is only for $400. Oh, what a gut punch. And so anyway, I did find another machine to play, and it actually went spectacularly, way better than I would have ever imagined that it could go based on the bet amount. The bet amount was only about $1 a spin, and I ended up ahead $356. That's a huge multiplier. So over a 300x multiplier. And I was actually down a little bit when it hit, so possibly 400x multiplier. And I ended up leaving ahead that $356. So right now we are dealing with traffic. Let's go, buddy. We're dealing with traffic issues, and we're gonna head straight home. How much fuel do I have? If I travel tomorrow, the gas station I like to stop at is going to be just barely out of range, most likely, but might be able to make it there. So I'm not going to add any fuel to the car right now. I did get a call from the Honda dealership. They said that they figure it's the entertainment system, so they're going to replace it. And what they're calling the entertainment system is just the big screen that they have with everything embedded in it. And that makes a lot of sense, that either the touch screen is having some issues or might not be connected properly or anything like that. So by taking it out completely, putting a new one in, hopefully that should fix the problem. So we're going to use this one up as much as we can. Already have about 700 miles on it, and I've only driven out of town one time with it. Tomorrow will be a long out-of-town trip, and then Thursday, Friday out of town. And then Saturday, I'll probably be home all day. Sunday, probably head to the casino for a minute with the wife and teach her a couple more machines. And eventually, I just got cut off by a semi. What's the big deal? He didn't even care. Like, my gosh. I had to slam on the brakes. This car didn't even detect it. He came up so fast. Anyway, Thursday, Friday, traveling also, and then Saturday, stay home. Sunday, probably teach my wife a little bit more, and then I'm trying to get her to a casino that I'm not allowed to go to, but so far she hasn't gone once. So I'm trying to teach her some skills here. Hopefully she can figure it out, and she can get out there and start making some money. Instead, she decided she wanted to do some meal prep for people, and she's making not that much money, but she's enjoying it, so at least she's enjoying it. Alright, right now let's head toward home, and there may be something further, I'm not sure. I'll be back. Alright guys, let's do some segments here. What did you eat today? MW, actually went to Chipotle, got 3 little containers of chicken. I know I said I was going to do 2 from now on, but I did 3. And I would say their quality is going down. Very, very mediocre. I'm going to give it a 7 on a scale of 2 through Ace. Give me a break. I'm better off just grilling my own chicken and taking it with me every day, because these companies are getting worse and worse and worse. Oh, give me more money. I need more money. Everybody wants more money, and then they do crap work, but whatever. So, and what did you tip today, MW? I played just slots and some online stuff, so I tipped $0. And what did you learn today, MW? I actually learned that on Priceline, when you're booking a car, there's a little section on top that you can scroll on to the right, and there's different opportunities to get cheap cars. And it was like between half and a third of the price of a regular car. And it's like a Nissan Altima. It's not like it's like a bad car. It's a nice car. So we got that for our Vegas trip. So that's what I learned today. But right now we're going to head home. Not sure if we're going to have any more opportunities to make money or not. But I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com. mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.